Good evening, my dear friends, and welcome. Tonight we're going to talk about a piece of news that recently sent a quiet tremor through the world of television. A ripple that, whether you realized it or not, might just impact the very shows and faces you invite into your homes every day. I'm talking about the surprising announcement that The Late Show with Stephen Colbert, a beloved fixture of American late night, is set to conclude in May 2026. And the news was so significant that even our familiar friends on NBC's Today Show, Dylan Dreyer, Craig Melvin, and Carson Daly, found themselves reflecting on its deeper meaning, and even their own futures, live on air. Now, for many of us, particularly those of you in our wonderful audience aged 60 to 65, television has been a constant companion, a reliable source of news, comfort, and entertainment for decades. So when a major show, hosted by a figure as prominent as Stephen Colbert, suddenly announces its departure, it's more than just a programming change, isn't it? It's a moment that makes us pause and wonder, what does this truly signal for the future of the small screen we cherish? Because what if, surprisingly, this isn't just an ending, but a profound, albeit challenging, invitation to a new era of television, an era where your voice, your viewing habits, and your preferences hold more power than ever before. We're going to explore that tonight, and I promise you, the insights might just inspire a new way of looking at our digital landscape. Think back to that candid moment on the Today Show. Dylan, Craig, and Carson, faces many of us start our day with, were discussing Colbert's news. What made it so poignant was not just their reporting, but their palpable sense of shared vulnerability. Carson Daly even bravely posed the question, should morning show hosts be concerned about, before a moment of awkward, but very human silence hung in the air. This wasn't just a news segment, it was a deeply relatable human moment. It was a glimpse behind the polished veneer of television, revealing that even those at the top of their game grapple with the relentless tides of change in our media landscape. Their uncertainty mirrored anxieties many of us feel about our own industries, our changing routines, and the rapid evolution of technology. But here's the unexpected beauty in that moment. Their honesty, their shared concern, created a powerful bridge of empathy. It reminded us that the people we invite into our homes through our screens are, at their core, just like us, navigating a world in flux. And that shared humanity, that common ground, is a powerful foundation for understanding, and even for building a more resilient future for television itself. So what are these tides of change that even giants like Stephen Colbert and venerable shows like The Late Show cannot escape? The networks have cited financial reasons, a challenging backdrop in late night. This points to a seismic shift in how we, the audience, consume entertainment. For decades, our viewing habits were dictated by network schedules, but now the power rests increasingly with us. Streaming services, on-demand content, and a myriad of digital platforms mean that the traditional advertising dollars that fueled broadcast television are being spread thinner than ever before. This isn't merely a business decision, it's a symptom of a deeper revolution. It's the quiet power of your remote control, your streaming subscriptions, your preferences, shaping the future of media. The surprise isn't just that big shows are ending, but that you, the viewer, are playing an increasingly active, almost invisible role in these industry-wide transformations. This dynamic, while challenging for traditional broadcasters, is incredibly empowering for us, the audience. It's a call to become more conscious consumers, to understand the unseen forces shaping our entertainment, and to recognize the profound influence we collectively wield. So while we might feel a pang of nostalgia or even sadness at the news of The Late Show concluding, remember this: the television landscape is a living, breathing entity, constantly evolving. Endings are, in fact, often the most fertile ground for new beginnings. Stephen Colbert, a talent of his magnitude, will undoubtedly find new avenues for his voice and wit, and the industry itself, spurred by these challenges, will be forced to innovate, to create new formats, and perhaps even to rediscover more direct, more authentic connections with its audience. The uncertainty expressed by Dylan, Craig, and Carson isn't just about fear, it's about the thrilling, if sometimes daunting, prospect of what comes next. And here's the ultimate cliffhanger. What will that next chapter of television look like? Will it be more fragmented, or, surprisingly, more personalized and deeply connected than anything we've ever known? The future of your television, my friends, is still being written, and your choices, your engagement, will play a vital role in every exciting, unscripted moment to come. Good night and stay curious about what tomorrow's screens will bring.